This is a Fatal 4 podcast.
Never doubt the fight in a veteran like Rey Fenix. He's been on the other side of it for most of this match, but he is looking to dig deep here in Dallas.
Blistering first year in WWE for Rey Fenix, but he's being put to a real test tonight by Trick Willie.
He has found something, the spinning animal kick.
You see that rhythm starting to take over for Rey Fenix, who looks fully refreshed.
Oh, he misses. Adios, amigos. Didn't get all of it.
Hey there, hi, hello, welcome to Didn't Get All of It, the podcast where we talk about professional wrestling and some other stuff. I don't know, Pogs? Do we talk about Pogs?
It's funny that you bring that up. I'm sorry for interrupting your introduction, but
yeah, go ahead, fellow co-host B-Rob. What is it you have to say about Pogs?
I found a tube of Pogs in my garage the other day.
Were there any wrestling Pogs in there?
I don't think I had any at the time, because like these are like OG Pogs. When the Pog craze hit, I was in California, and I still have my original tube of Pogs right there in the garage, arm's length away.
Damn. Were there any slammers in that Pog tube?
I don't know. You got me interested now. Let me grab it real quick. Hey, somebody else is here, right?
Yeah, our resident Crazy Bone himself, Cody Carlson.
Oh my god, I loved Crazy Bones. Are you fucking kidding me?
Crazy Bones are the best. Crazy Bones
so many.
Were the Pog of the younger millennial.
What is like Gen Z's Pog or Crazy Bone? Is it LOL dolls?
Not slap bracelets. Crazy bands?
Oh, silly bands.
I think
silly
that was a younger millennial thing too.
Yeah, because that was like late middle school, early high school for me.
I was in high school when that happened.
I kind of heard a little bit of that on the way out. Did you say Crazy Bone, Bone Thugs and Harmony?
Nope, not quite.
I didn't get all of it then.
Crazy Bones.
By the way, conspicuous by his absence is one Paul Griffin. He is not here for this episode because we sent him over to Japan to try to save Punch.
Save Punch?
You don't know about Punch?
No.
You
guys are... Oh my god. You need to
tell me
be
more.
Online more.
What happened?
We should not be online more.
I'm not on XP Everything app like you.
Punch, the monkey. He's over in Japan at the zoo.
You don't want to punch the monkey.
He was abandoned as a baby. So all he has
Japan
is his little...
Punch the monkey?
All he's got is his little stuffy. And he looks sad.
The monkey's got a plush of a monkey?
Yeah. It's so cute. But all the other monkeys are bullying him.
Oh, that's not fun.
This headline says, IKEA donates plush toys to viral baby monkey that was abandoned by mother.
So yeah, we sent Paul over there to help out.
Hey, don't let Shingo Takagi find out about that monkey in Japan. You gotta tune in for Didn't Get All of It Japan to get that reference.
Okay, good. Well, you can tune into that and along with a bunch of other shows if you follow us on your local podcast machine, of which you are probably listening to this show right now, as well as the Japan show and Didn't Get All of It Japan, that is, and Ultimo Dragon Ball,
which is the flagship show.
Which is the flagship show of the Fatal 4 Network, and some other shows that are around that are sometimes listenable, are there to listen to. B-Rob is on camera in this Riverside call and is showing us his stack of Pogs.
Yes, my Pogs, my lovely lady Pogs. Yep, these are my original ones from way back in the year of 1990 or was something or other. I just don't remember. But yeah, I think I got these in middle school. So yeah, I don't have any slammers in here though. This was this is like all the discard Pogs or whatever. I think I wind up giving away all the good ones.
Are those just like generic pogs, or do you have any like licensed pogs?
Nah, these are just some of the generic ones. This was the only tube I found. I don't know where all the cool ones are, but I had at the time this. So I guess this will give you the timestamp of when this originated for me. So let me see. O.J. Simpson trial.
What?
Okay, so that was in 1994.
Things tied together in your mind palace? What's happening?
No. So I was in California when the pod craze hit. This was around that year, 1994, 95 or whatever. I spent the summer out there with my sister because my sister at the time was married to a guy that was in the military. So they would always get stationed in cool places, California being one of them. So I would go out there for the summer and stay with them. So they were stationed in Cali at the time where this murder happened. And I just remember the pogs because, you know, we traded them and we had all kinds of shit. And what was funny about it is I had a O.J. Simpson slammer. And
what?
One
should
side
have been in the slammer, am I right,
Yeah,
folks?
it was during the trial thing or whatever. It was like not too long after the murder. So one side said not guilty, and it was just like typical OJ picture, him smiling and shit. And when you flip the slammer over, it was his mugshot and it said guilty.
What?
Yes.
Excuse me. Wait.
There was so much OJ Simpson trial merch. I remember as a kid, my parents had a OJ Simpson board game.
I'm looking this up. Holy shit! What the fuck?
That I like did not understand as a kid. It was just like a staple in our house. I would always see it, and it was the OJ Simpson board game. And like, I never played it, never looked like opened it. Didn't know what it meant because I was like 4 years old when this was happening, I think. And then as I got older, I put two and two together and realized, why the hell did my parents have an OJ Simpson board game?
So did you see the OJ Simpson pog thing?
Yeah, hang on, I'm sharing my screen to you guys. What?
Yeah, I had the. Well, let's see which one you pulled up.
There's various ones. I think some of these I assume are bootleg, but
that's the one I had right there. That one.
That's so.
Yeah, that's just straight up a mugshot of.
Yeah, that's the other side. Yeah, that's the one I had.
Guilty, not guilty. What the hell?
Yeah, so I had that in my repertoire.
Pogs are crazy. What the hell?
So, like, for real, I don't know if I told it here before or whatever, but it's definitely in somebody's podcast spear somewhere. But when the murder happened, we were in California and we were, I think maybe 4 hours away from Los Angeles or something like that. My sister woke us up early that fucking morning and we drove to Los Angeles so we can take pictures in front of OJ house. And she has pictures of the fucking crime scene. The blood is still on the ground. The fucking tape is still on the goddamn crime scene. And she has fucking developed in a fucking photo booth photos of all this shit till this day.
Huh.
There's like preteen B Robin and my freaking niece and nephew standing in front of OJ Simpson house while the fucking security details about to tell us to get the fuck on.
Jeez.
Yeah. Did you also happen to go to any islands in the 90s?
No.
That you might have photos of?
No.
Okay. All right.
No.
Just checking. I wasn't sure if you took any vacations or anything.
Cody, do you, like me, have like vague, hazy memories about that time? Because like the trials were happening when we were like 4, basically.
Right.
Like we were like way too young to have like any solid. But I do like vaguely remember my parents like watching TV and like talking about it.
Yeah, very vague. Like my biggest memories, honestly, are that board game and WWE's like parody of it at WrestleMania 12.
Oh my god!
With the Goldust Roddy Piper match.
Yep. I was in middle school. I think I was probably about 7th or 8th grade, maybe something like that. I was definitely in middle school because I remember they let us watch the trial verdict in the classroom. And
that's crazy.
It's that big a deal.
Yeah, when he was rendered not guilty, all the freaking black kids ran up and down the halls. Was like, yeah. So all right. But like, to look back on that in hindsight, I mean, were we cool to be cheerful about that?
Who could say?
Ooh. We just wanted to see we just wanted to see the black guy get off, I guess. But I don't know.
Who?
I think there's a website for that.
Oh yeah. I mean, it was 1994 or 95. I mean, it was websites like that weren't that prevalent.
Well, speaking of collecting things like Pogs, I
putting it back in my tube.
Thank you. I just recently did my taxes and got my tax return back. And with my tax return, I decided to buy a record player. Yeah, buy Pogs. I decided to get a record player and finally invest in the hobby of vinyl record collection.
Welcome to the syndrome.
And I'm scared. I'm already like, I have a account on Discogs, and I already have I'm making a list of stuff that I want to like go find, and I'm afraid of what it's going to do to me. Because I'm already, not only that, but I'm also looking into like, well, what if I got into cassette collecting and CD collecting? Like, people are getting really into collecting CDs again, apparently. Like,
yeah, they're re-releasing new CD music right now.
It's a little more affordable if you want to do CDs or cassettes.
Yeah.
Vinyls are cool. I have a growing collection. My girlfriend and I, in our dining room, we have, on the wall, we have, 6, like, I don't call them shelves, but things to display vinyls. And every month we like rotate them out.
Fun.
We always have like a theme. So like in December, we put up like the Charlie Brown Christmas and Elf soundtrack and like Christmas related ones. And for February, we put up a bunch of like
black people.
Oh, you know what? No, but we might have to do that next year. That's a good idea because no, they're all like we've got Sabrina Carpenter up there.
Yeah.
And
like romantic albums, I assume.
Yeah, like for Valentine's Day. So it's like stuff with flowers on the cover or like love songs or whatever. So
you know what? You can get double points for February. You can get points for Valentine's Day and Black History Month if you hang up my dark twisted fantasy. What is it? Yeah, there you go.
My beautiful dark twisted fantasy.
There you go. You got
There's a less than like 10 out of 10 chance that Cody owns that record, right?
I would, but it's just so expensive. I really want that and 808s. 808s and Heartbreak would also go expensive. Pretty good.
Yeah, the price went up on that actually. The Twisted Nightmare vinyls or whatever.
It's because
I can never get the title right.
It's because he said sorry, so he's back. Kanye's back.
It's because he said sorry. Yeah, he said sorry. He said he was a CTE guy, and that's why he became a Nazi. Because that's how that works.
Sure.
I'm sorry, guys. Bad boy.
I'm just
wash my mouth out with soap.
I'm just ready for him and Justin Bieber to collab.
I feel like that's not unlikely to happen.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
There's like demos and unreleased stuff of them. They've worked together before.
Yeah, I know you own them all.
Yeah, I own I already had owned a couple vinyls. Just like you said, Cody, they're just nice things to hang on the wall. They're just cool art that remind you of music you like. But I'm actually going to get a machine that can play them in my house now, so I'm excited for that.
Yeah, the most recent one I got is a Chromacopia because I think on the year anniversary he released a whole bunch of new merchandise, and the album, like the vinyl, was one of the things that he put out for sale. Because when the album initially dropped, he did like a limited special edition quantity of the vinyls. Once those were gone, they weren't out anymore until the year anniversary stuff that he put out. So I got that to commemorate the me and Young Child's first concert and stuff. So
Hell yeah. Yeah, I'm looking to also get, I think Igor is the Tyler album I want the most.
Like, you can find his shit is like easily accessible. I see just about his whole catalog in Walmart every time I go.
Yeah, I'm sure I could go there, get it off, Amazon, or go to my local record store, which is probably what I should do.
Did I tell you what I did with Young Child and her retro stuff? I bought her a CD player.
Like she has a new hobby every week. So.
No. What now? For Christmas, I got her a CD and cassette player, and to go with that, I bought her the first CD I ever owned, and the first CD her mom ever owned, and then it just kind of gave her the backstory. I don't know if her mom did, but I did. I gave her the backstory of how I got it and, why it was my first CD and all kinds of stuff like that. And then, I bought a cassette tape, which was like, this was a thing that I used to do because my parents would let me, spend my money, my allowance and everything and buy what I want. But like, they knew I listened to rap music and all that stuff, but they didn't want me to listen to it in the house, like all the cuss words and all the kind of shit like that. So they would let me go to Walmart. And at the time, Walmart exclusively only sold the clean versions of every album that came out. So, the censored versions. So on the block, they had a bootleg guy. He would sell pirated cassette tapes and all kinds of shit like that. So I would go to Walmart and buy the official clean version. And then I would go to the bootleg man and buy the dirty version for like $2-3. And I would record the dirty version onto the clean version.
Did this bootleg man look like a blue cat that had like green eyes and had a whole library of? I'm talking about Napster, by the way.
Oh no.
No.
You know what? I predate Napster. That's wild, ain't it?
I don't know. I mean, I was like 12 when Napster was happening.
There was
crazy.
There was a point in time to where like I was the official bootleg guy to where, cause like the technology wasn't as accessible as, you can throw a rock and just get just about anything you want now. But at the time to have a DVD or a CD burner was, wild because the shit was expensive for the time. Cause they were just coming out and I thought I was the shit because I bought a Light Scribe. Goddamn. DVD burner and CD burner. You know what that is, Noah?
Yeah. No, I've burned my fair share of CDs and DVDs just, on a computer.
I was freaking making custom DVD and CD covers and shit. Thought I was the bomb. I even tried to be like a mixtape guy and shit. I had like my own custom Photoshop covers that I did in fucking Microsoft Paint.
Oh, hell yeah.
With the newest tracks, I would go download them and I would just make little mixtapes and I would sell them at work and shit. Yeah, fun times.
Hell yeah.
Fun times.
Well, before we segue into the news, I'm going to segue into saying that if you like all this music talk, you can join our Patreon for $5 a month, or $3 a month, right? To get to get access to our Discord. Where 5 if you want. Throw some bones. Join our Discord, where you can also join our music league and the music channel of that Discord, where we're having a fun time over there. The most recent playlist we had on that music league was the Throwing Hands playlist, where it's all songs about soundtrack you getting in a fight with somebody.
Oh man, you need to get some Bone Crusher on there, man. What you know about Bone Crusher, Noah?
I don't know nothing about Bone Crusher.
What? We got to play some Bone Crusher after this.
If you should be in the league. You missed this one.
Oh, yeah. I purposely didn't get in this one.
Oh,
I was tired of people voting me down. I ain't like that shit.
Yeah.
Make me feel icky.
Scared.
Just kidding.
Scared of the league.
But uncoincidentally, I kept voting the homie Jared down. And I didn't even know because, like, I don't look at shit. I just like I listen to the song and vote immediately and shit. I don't even look who posted the shit. I just
there was the one time you spent all 12 points on a tiny desk.
Yeah, I love that song, man. I love that. Look, when I first heard it, I immediately sent it to Young Child. It was just like, I love that shit. I played it for my wife, and she was like, because she had no idea. And then when you hit the chorus, I think I might sell drugs. She's like, what? Yeah, fun stuff. I love it.
Let's go over to Cody's tiny news desk where he can tell us about the news of the week.
Is he opening the newsletters?
Shuffling around his newspapers.
That's I'm a journalist. You ever watch the news? They tap their little stacks of paper on the. All right. Anyway, folks, Bianca Belair took to Instagram this week to announce that she had officially had her surgery on her finger 10 months after the initial injury. She's been doing 8 months of rehab, and she finally found someone to do the surgery. So she says 10 months post-injury, 8 months of rehab, 5 doctors later, we are finally here. Now I can finally start to put this behind me. Thank you so much, Dr. Desai, for hearing me and fixing me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's Logan Paul's homie, right?
I have no idea. But
KSI? DSI? Whatever.
Boo. Boo.
You're lucky I had a Logan Paul reference.
It's crazy that a finger can keep somebody like her out for 10 months.
Why is this taking so long?
I don't know. She said in the post that, one day she'll go into all the details, but no clue. But she shared some pictures that look nasty. I hope it's a speedy recovery. I have no idea what kind of timetable there is for something like this. It really sucks if she's not going to make Mania. If she can, hopefully, and her versus Jade is
the lock,
a layup. But
it's been locked since day one.
Get well soon, Bianca Belair.
Yeah, there's a lot of weird, pretty top billing talent that is just out right now like that. Kevin Owens is suffering an injury that might be career ending, and Braun Breaker might miss Mania.
Seth Rollins, we don't really know the status on him yet.
Yeah. Well, I
didn't know about
he's the
Piper
mass
Niven.
man.
Yeah. I didn't know about Piper Niven, but she also has a potentially career-ending injury too. She had a neck injury.
Yeah.
That sucks.
See, you can't always talk shit about pro wrestlers. They put their body on the lines for our entertainment. Unless they're the hardest, then fuck them.
There's some you can talk shit on.
Yeah, I was gonna say, keep in mind what B-Rob just said as we transition to our next story about Chris Jericho.
Yeah.
He apparently, according to Fightful, his contract with AEW is still active, and in fact, it has been frozen.
Let it go. Let it go.
Which is weird considering the amount of shit he's kind of been talking on on the AEW in recent history.
My whole thing is why at this point do you want to keep this motherfucker?
Yeah. The last time he was actively wrestling, the crowd did not like him. We're actively booing him in a go away heat fashion. People did not like Jericho. The Jericho stock, not high right now.
This definitely screams of he's upset about it, and so he leaked this himself to I don't know, put pressure on AEW maybe, but very interesting. I mean, we all thought for certain that he was going to be at the Rumble, and then he wasn't. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what this means. I don't know if and when we see him in WWE again, but I don't know. Other than losing to Gunther, what is there for him to do in
retire?
That's what I'm saying. What'd be great, a fantastic bit is if he returns for one night and wrestles Gunther and loses and retires.
I would love that so much. put him in the Hall of Fame the next night.
Good Lord.
Yeah, it could be like that time to where, like, when he was doing the bit to where, you know, he came out, got the crowd hype, and he just left. He didn't do anything. He didn't say shit. And he did that for like weeks on end.
Yeah, that was a dumb gimmick.
Fuck that.
Chris
guy.
Jericho gets a lot of credit for like revitalizing his career and you know, pivoting and changing gimmicks and all this stuff, but he doesn't get enough criticism for his really shitty ideas that didn't work.
Yeah.
Like that.
I mean,
and the Learning Tree and Jericho Appreciation Society and the Painmaker.
Well, I think the beginning of that was all right.
Don't tell me the Painmaker was good. Don't come on.
The beginning of that was all right. The beginning of it. Because, like, I will give him credit for, you know, striking out and doing his own thing or whatever. I appreciated him for, you know, making the jump to New Japan initially or whatnot, because he opened up a lot of doors for other wrestlers to kind of do the same thing or whatever and show other people, the ones that are coming up behind him and everything, and even some of the tenured talent, that you don't have to be stuck in this box. You can venture out and do other things. So I do appreciate that aspect of it. But God damn.
Oh, I can't believe B-Rob said something nice about Chris Jericho.
See, I like Chris Jericho. I just don't like him in ring currently. Same thing. I like Samoa Joe. I don't like him in ring currently. We had this discussion in the Discord earlier today, which you can be a part of too if you go to fatal4pod.com or go to patreon.com/fatal4pod and just sign up, to where somebody posted the TNA clip of Samoa Joe getting yapped up by the ninjas and stuff. You remember this? Anybody? No?
Vaguely, yes.
Yeah, so he got kidnapped by a roaming band of ninjas and abducted in a white van, Noah. Fun times. I actively liked Samoa Joe at the time. He was like hitting a stride there. He was doing good things in TNA. And, you know, I enjoyed his stuff. But now, 2026, retire. We go do your voice acting, make lucrative stuff that way. Keep insurance on your books, because pro wrestling ain't giving you no motherfucking insurance. So get the fuck out and go do that shit. Thank you. This has been my tiny disc.
Tiny disc is for singing.
Yes, I just sung my disapproval for all the shit.
Okay. Well, let's see how you approve of our next story we're going to talk about. WWE and Bad Bunny have been in talks.
Let's sing about that.
Yeah. According to a report from WrestleVotes via Fightfuls, that WWE has been gauging Bad Bunny's interest and availability for WrestleMania. Sources indicate that WWE had been in contact with Bad Bunny reps well in advance of his Super Bowl performance.
Yeah, they need to nail that guy down.
I mean, WWE obviously wants him. If he can do it and wants to, what a huge opportunity. I mean, the dude's on fire right now. He just won a Grammy. He just did the halftime show at the Super Bowl. Like, absolutely. You're struggling to sell WrestleMania tickets. Like,
get Bad Bunny on the marquee.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying this guy's gonna like draw that much of a crowd, but like, it can help. It can get eyes on the product. And I do think the easy match to book here would be Bad Bunny teaming up with Rey Mysterio, Penta, and Dragon Lee versus The Vision.
The Vision.
It just seems like you know, an easy story to tell.
We can
Logan
pivot
Paul
that, and we can make Bad Bunny be the mask guy.
No, I think he'll be on the other side.
No, he could be the mask guy, because the mask guy's beating up the Vision right now, ain't he?
Oh, right. Yes, I see what you're saying. Sorry. I think I dropped out for a second. I don't know if what I said got picked up, but yeah, the Visionverse, Bad Bunny and the Luchadors, and Logan Paul planting seeds in the media with shit talking the halftime show.
Mm-hmm.
I think it just makes sense, and they should do it.
Well, I thought it was the other Paul. I mean Logan.
Well, yeah. So it was
half and half, right?
Jake Paul like tweeting a bunch of anti Bad Bunny shit, but then on like a red carpet event or something at the Super Bowl, someone asked Logan Paul if he was excited for the halftime show, and he just went no. But then he went and later on and clarified like on his podcast that he is a fan of Bad Bunny and he does not agree with his brother, and that he's always working. He wants a match with Bad Bunny.
I mean, I said that too a while back, that it would be good for them to have those two collide, because he said it in jest, and I'm inclined to believe it. Bad Bunny, that he is the greatest celebrity professional wrestler of all time, and I'm not.
He's up there.
He's up there.
I mean, but at this point, can you classify Logan Paul as a celebrity pro wrestler? I mean,
yes.
But he is a pro wrestler. Like, he is full time at this point. He's on Raw every week. He wrestles on TV. Like, he's just a professional wrestler now. But I that being said, I don't think it'd be smart to put those two in the ring.
Not at this point. Anyway,
no,
you're right.
It would. It needs to be protected. It needs to be a multi-man match of some kind,
especially Bad Bunny.
Sure,
unless it's a plunder anarchy match like how he did with Damian Priest.
It would be like live action celebrity death match.
Yeah, no shit, right?
Basically.
Mm-hmm. And then,
well, was that the news, Cody?
I think that was the news.
Well, why don't we take a break, and when we come back, we can talk about all the happenings in AEW, including Grand Slam Australia.
Oi!
Bloomin' onion.
And we're back. We got some stuff to talk about. Mainly AEW Grand Slam, which emanated from the down under, or whatever. Would that be the upside down? Like Stranger Things? Australia? Huh?
No? The upside down. Yeah, is Vecna hanging out with a kangaroo? I don't know.
I don't know. That sounds very Australian though. Vecna. I can see it. I can see it.
If you're in Australia and you're being chased by Vecna, is the song you hear? I go under.
Oh my god!
Is that how you get out of being chased by Vecna? I don't know. I only vaguely. I have not actually seen. I've only seen like the first 2 seasons of Stranger Things. I just know about the Vecna thing because of, isn't that the Kate Bush? Isn't that the Running Up That Hill was the song that they played to get that person out of the Vecna zone or whatever?
Yeah. Speaking of Australia, I didn't know the Nut Bush was like,
what?
Tina Turner, Nut Bush? That song? It's like a big thing in Australia. They got like a dance for it and everything.
If you say so.
Hey, there's video footage of all the Australian and UK wrestlers doing the Nut Bush dance at the AEW show.
Nut Bush.
Nut Bush. Look it up. Do your history. It's Black History Month.
It's what I call my downstairs giving place when I haven't manscaped in a while.
And you too can be manscaped if you go to. Anyway, AEW Grand Slam. So, short card for the most part. It was only 6 matches or whatever. I don't think they had like a pre-show gimmick or anything like that I can recall. But kicking it off hot was for the AEW Continental Championship. We had Mox versus Takeshita. Noah, you didn't have too much to go on. I mean, you saw like the back half of it, but this match did go to a time limit draw. What do you feel about this?
Yeah, I do like that they went to a match draw, which I feel like Takeshita, they've been doing that with Takeshita a lot lately, because they did that with him and Castagnoli too, right?
Mm-hmm. I believe.
Yeah. So yeah, I really do like that they are continuing to play on stuff that happened in the Continental Classic, like months after that tournament. Like we're still dealing with the consequences of all that. So yeah, we're getting kind of more of a thread of that with the finish of this match, which yeah, I'm excited to see, like the rematch of that. Also, wasn't it like after the match was over, I think I saw that, Mox like told the referee to basically like tell Takeshita to call an audible and hit Moxley with his finisher to kind of like make him seem strong.
Well, I'm not sure about the audible part or whatever, because like I kind of, the match was over. They went to the time limit draw. I kind of like zoned out and was doing other things or whatever. But when I did kind of put my focus back on it, Takeshita was beating the shits out of Mox after the fact or whatever. So,
AEW definitely loves to do the time limit draw. They've done it a bunch, and can you think of the last time WWE did a time limit draw and speed doesn't count?
That's a good question.
Well, I gotta watch it to tell you when. So,
well, because like AEW also like on the regular, they will have the 10 minutes remaining. They'll do that in the middle of matches. So I feel like the time limit aspect of wrestling is much more present in AEW than it is in WWE.
Sure. Yeah. Cause like AEW, anytime I hear like the time limit joints or whatever, I get the Sonic underwater vibes and shit. Fucking
right. Yeah. Or also, they also like when they announce matches, they also say with a 30-minute time limit or TV time remaining, like that kind of stuff when they announce matches. So, but it's just much more present in AEW.
But this is going to lead to a rematch to where there is no time limit. So they're going to run it back at a Revolution, I believe.
I'm down for that. I'm always down to watch Takeshita wrestle, as it turns out. But yeah, having to do it against Moxley is going to be.
That's
cool.
why I do two different wrestling shows, so I could talk more about Takeshita.
Yeah.
They should wrestle for 4 hours.
The whole paper.
Really push the envelope on no time limit.
I mean, we can do a throwback with Mox, him and Brody. They started the match, and then throughout the whole pay-per-view, they just left and fought all over the place and came back randomly in the middle of the show.
Yeah, that was funny. I mean, also what Hangman and Danielson, they went for an hour that one time, right?
I believe. Don't get me lying to you. But yeah, it was fun time, and I'm looking forward to that rematch. We also had the women's tag team titles on the line or whatever. It was just a standard tag team match. The Babes of Wrath retained over Mega Bad. But what was interesting here, once again, the match was over and there was some more shenanigans to follow. There was another Australian wrestler that emerged to aid Mega Bad in the beatdown of Harley Cameron and Willow Nightingale. And I think her name is Ross, something like that. I don't know.
Lena Cross?
Yeah, something like that. And she is as tall, if not taller, than Megan Bain.
Yeah, she's giving me Raquel Rodriguez vibes and her build.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I would say.
Yeah, so I'm interested to see what happens with that, or if it was just since she's I think Australian talent, they just had her on the card, or if they'll have anything to follow that, because there was no follow up to her character, or I don't even think they mentioned her on Dynamite this week. So I don't know.
Right. Yeah. Gosh, I wish I cared more about the women's tag stuff going on, because I love Willow. I just really don't care for Harley. So it's just really hard for me to.
And then I kind of felt since Willow is a double champ, they would have, knocked this off her to get some stuff off her plate. But it was fuck it, run it back, son. Anyway, any thoughts on Hangman and Andrade? This match has AEW title contender implications.
Yeah, I got a thought.
Uh-oh.
Wrong outcome.
Yeah.
I
agree. I agree. I will high five you on that.
Having Andrade
won.
face MJF would have been a much more interesting happening than just running back him and Hangman.
Hell, and then we're going to talk about it in the main event. There could have been some other outcomes that we could have got that would have been way more interesting than what we got.
Yeah, they got both of those matches wrong. I don't know. Andrade is one of the brightest things on this show right now.
On TV right now.
Yeah. Like
because he's killing in New Japan too.
I think he stands out. He looks like a star. He's presented like a star. He's different than a lot of the other top guys in this company. And I just think, like, really? We're doing the fucking guy who can't manage a target again? Still? In 2026? I'm just so sick of Hangman. I've never liked him, and I don't know. This company needs to move on from people faster than they do.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, people, the fans love Hangman, as do I. Like, I like, don't get me wrong, I love Hangman Adam Page, but yeah, I think I would have much preferred to see Andrade take off MJF at Revolution.
I'm not mad. I'm disappointed. Next, we would have the Mixed Nuts Tornado Tag Match. Wheeler Yuta and Marina Shafir versus Orange Cassidy and Timeless Tony Storm in a hair versus hair match. So let's be clear. The stipulation to this match is hair versus hair, but it's only the person that gets pinned that gets their hair cut, not both parties.
Yeah.
I thought that was weird as fuck, but yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah, and
was it always presented as that, or did they just quantify that like the week before? Because I don't remember them ever saying that until this past week. But
I think they kind of they walked it back as they got closer to the event.
Well, it honestly kind of feels like maybe I don't know, maybe Marina backed out last second. Was like, actually, I don't want to shave my head. And they were like, all right, well, Yuta. Which I know we talked about how we could picture any of these characters going bald, but in hindsight, it's like, well, yeah, obviously the guy in the Nazi skinhead stable is going to shave his head. So
yeah,
he just had such a beautiful, scrungly hair, mane of hair.
I remember when he first started growing it, I was like, oh, this is cool. But then, I guess he's tired of it. So, I mean, it makes sense.
I feel like you could definitely tell, though, that the segment of them shaving his head was going on like way too long because they didn't even get all of it. They didn't get all of it.
They didn't get all of it.
And it felt like they were doing it and they got about halfway done with it. And then they just started playing Orange Cassidy's music. It's like, punch out of this. We got to go to commercial break and move on to the next segment.
Yeah, but fun times, shenanigans were had, and Wheeler Yuta got his dome scalped, which he would go on to do the house shows or whatever, wrestling in the beanie and stuff. So you got that trope. We've seen people do it before.
Yeah.
All right. So Noah, goddamn Cody, let me know how you feel about this motherfucking ladder match.
It was fucking cool as hell. It was so good.
They did some crazy shit, that's for sure.
Yeah, they fucking killed each other.
The brainbuster off the top of the ladder is
scary.
Lord.
Yeah. Stupid, quite frankly, but looked cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't want this match. Yeah, I didn't want this match to happen. I was frankly tired of these two going at it or whatever. And I'm kind of glad that they used this to end it or whatnot. I mean, but for the 16 minutes and 2 seconds that this was going on, I was like, oh shit, this is kind of fucking cool. And do we know the outcome of this match? Kyle Fletcher gets the TNT title back. Not only that, he has now a custom pink TNT title.
Yeah.
I love it.
That's so good. Yeah. Real glad for Kyle Fletcher coming out of this. And also, he got to show up to Australia as the TNT champion. He gets to leave Australia as the TNT champion. Real good showing for him. Also, he took a Jay Driller on a ladder.
Yeah.
That was also crazy.
Just Mark Briscoe, as much as I think he's doing too much, or they use him too much, when they use him, he do some crazy shit, and
I don't know if he knows how to do less. Like him and his brother were doing stuff like that with, their whole career, right? But I mean, like from what I saw of their feud with FTR, those matches also looked like there was some similarly like fucked up crazy shit happening in those.
Oh yeah, there's just like buckets and buckets of blood in those matches.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I think that was the high of the pay-per-view. Now let's get to the main event. MJF, the current AEW champion, versus Brody King. We got the ice chance. Fuck them all.
Which was interesting to see in Australia.
It's following him. That's his tail now.
Right. Well, I mean, like, it's nice, I guess, to see people sharing the same sentiment as, terrorized America. Like, because like, I feel like so much of the world hates America right now for obvious reasons. But it's nice to see that they are also showing solidarity in understanding that we are being terrorized by our own government. And
I just hope it's not Wrestle Brain. You know how that shit goes. Sure. Catch on hot somewhere. Oh, I gotta do it too. Woo! Woo! Fuck stupid ass shit.
Yeah, that'll happen. Yeah, this was also the wrong outcome.
Yes.
Yeah, severely wrong. Like, Andrade versus Brody King is such an interesting matchup. You could do so many cool stories there. Like,
fuck this match. Let's just talk about all the cool shit that we could have had.
Well, if I had the pen, I'm absolutely capitalizing on this fuck ice stuff because it got mainstream media attention, right? Put the belt on the guy
representing your company.
Put the belt on the guy that is getting you this attention, and put him in a feud with a Hispanic wrestler. With
wait a minute. I mean, that could be looked at as a win, but anyway.
No, put him.
I know. I'm just fucking around.
Put him in a story with a Mexican heel who can go out there and be like, "You are like
ice?
Virtue signaling, basically, and like, it's my people that are suffering, and like, fuck you." Like, whatever. You could tell so many interesting stories there. And instead, they decide to give us fucking Hangman Adam Page versus MJF for the umpteenth time.
Yeah.
Who cares?
And not even the aspect of like they can capitalize on the story, like how you were saying. It's just the match itself. Just these two in the ring together. Period.
It's fresh. It's different. It's two styles that I think clash, but in a good way. Like, I think anything those two could do would be infinitely better than what we're going to get with Hangman and MJF.
Or even let's just kind of like spin that around a little bit too. What if Brody would have won and we got Brody and Hangman? That could have been an interesting dynamic too. Not so much like as far as styles, but like the story they could have told there. Hangman has his own motivations and, Brody has his own motivations or whatever, which I think a bright side to this situation, he didn't come out on top, but there was a post promo. If y'all saw it, he's pretty much, he was disappointed in himself or whatever. And, he, acknowledged the fact that he had, people behind him and, kind of push him. So now he said his mission statement in AEW is to fuck everybody up and get back to the title. So I'm down with that.
I would hope so. Because the crowd is definitely with him. So if they want to put the belt on him, I'm sure everyone would be happy about that.
But when it
eventually happens.
Let me tell you how disappointed I was, because this is where it got me. They got MJF the win by exploiting an injury. So, Brody hurt his leg in the match somewhere, quote unquote. So they exploited that, and that's ultimately how he lost the match, due to his injury or whatever that he sustained. So they gave me hope, because like as soon as I seen the injury, it's like, all right, this is how they're gonna write Brody off. This is how he's gonna lose. But when they sent Bandito out there, I was like, oh Lord, they're gonna have a feel good moment. You're gonna be out there with his buddy. You're gonna win the title.
I did really like that they sent Bandito out there.
So they got me. And then, they pulled the rug out from under me. I was like, you sons of bitches.
Yeah.
But
so it was like I would say it was like a B+ show for like what Grand Slam Australia usually is. Like, there was obviously some results I was let down by, but the matches were really good overall. So,
okay.
Yeah.
All right. How you feel, Cody?
It was all right.
All right, there you go. I mean, enough said.
Yeah.
I enjoyed Dynamite more, to be honest.
Dynamite had some great stuff. Well, like a match of the year contender, I would say, happened on Dynamite this week.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Tell me more.
I don't understand. Well, okay, so before we get to that, there were a couple other things from the show I want to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
The show started with these like backstage pre-taped promos, kind of hyping up the matches for tonight. I like this. It's a very old school thing.
Yeah.
But I was confused why they did one for the Fatal 4 TBS title match, and everyone except Marina Shafir had a promo. So like it started with who was Shirakawa, and then Willow, and then Megan Bayne, and then it cut to Kenny Omega, I think, and I was like, wait, what? Is he in the women's match?
Yeah, just abruptly, right?
Yeah, or it might have been Swerve. But anyway, regardless, I thought that was weird. And then the first match of the night was Mox versus Mark Davis. Or as I like to call him, Unwoken Brody King. Come on. Tell me that this motherfucker doesn't look like Brody King if he was MAGA and didn't have tattoos.
I don't know. I first knew
Brody
him
King tattoos.
Yeah, I first knew him as Aussie Cake.
Yeah, Aussie Cake, Dunkzilla,
because he was Aussie Open with Kyle Fletcher.
Yeah.
But he had a obviously way more caked up ass than Kyle Fletcher.
Yeah, he's the Noah of the Fatal 4.
Yeah, that's right.
He also throws the worst forearms I've ever seen. There's a spot in this match where he's like hitting Mox in the corner with forearms, and it's just like the lightest, most like least impactful looking worked punches I've ever seen. He's not great.
He's good he's good as a complimentary wrestler. I mean, he's mainly a tag team guy.
Yeah,
but
that's
like,
the thing.
I'm sad. I'm so
He's
sad.
being carried by Fletcher.
Well, I mean, they paired well together, but I'm so sad that your boy Doyle got hurt, Jake something, because they look like to be a formidable tag team or whatever. Just two big meaty men slapping meat and stuff. But que sera.
And then just one other thing I want to talk about from the show before we get to the main event was the MJF Hangman promo.
I didn't listen, so
yeah, I didn't get a chance. I tuned in right as Orange Cassidy and Tomohiro Ishii were having that match. That's when I tuned into the show last night.
So I thought MJF's promo was actually pretty good and had me like captivated. And then Hangman Page started
yelling.
Yes, thank you. He has one promo. He has one style of promo, and it's just, I'm gonna come out here and I'm gonna talk a little quiet at first, and then I'm gonna start yelling. That's it. That's every Hangman promo, and they all suck. I don't get what people see with this guy. I absolutely do not get it.
I like when Hangman yells.
But okay, like the first time he did it, it was like, oh, well, this is cool and intense. And now it's all he goes to. It's all he does. He's like, I need to win this more than I've ever needed to do anything in my entire life.
Said he's an unhinged man.
I was just about to say that.
He has drinking problems. He's anxious.
Mm-hmm. He's nervous and he's trembling. He just can't keep still.
Is there vomit on his sweater already?
Anxious millennial cowboy.
Anyway, they set up that their match at Revolution is the stipulation is going to be, it's a Texas death match, and if Hangman Adam Page does not win, then he can never challenge for the AEW World Championship ever again.
Ever again?
Ever again.
Oh, he's winning.
As long as he is alive, I think is what he said.
He's
he
winning.
also he did specify the AEW World Men's Championship. So I fully expect Hangwoman Adam Page to
tagging with Santina.
Yeah. If Vince had the book, that's what would happen. But anyway, I mean, I will give them credit. This is the one way to kind of save this program. Because now it's actually a little interesting because it's like
there's a legit stake.
Yeah. Also, are they gonna actually go full Cody and have him lose this?
Right. And also, most of Hangman's top in-ring moments have been Texas Death. So I'm sure he'll pull out some crazy shit for another one.
He is a one-trick pony in several ways.
Pink Pony Club.
So, and then, we always have the pool in case of emergency situation too. So, I mean, he could lose this match, but there's always the workaround. We've seen The Miz do it. We've seen so many people do it. You come in under a mask, you win this crazy stipulation match to where you get a contract and then, here we are. Stupid ass shit. I know, but they done it before. Is a trope in wrestling.
But to their credit, I will be anticipating this match because I will be rooting for MJF so hard. I would love it if we never see Hangman in the world title picture again.
And then if they try to keep duality with the shit or whatever, it makes sense for MJF to win if you really and truly want to push Brody King to the top. You want him to exact his revenge. Yes.
Actually, one last thing I wanted to call out. Stokely and FTR had an in-ring promo that the Young Bucks came out and interrupted.
Yeah, I just seen the end of that.
I just want to give kudos to Stokely because kind of a wrestling trope is a wrestler will be out there cutting a promo or doing something, and then someone will sneak up behind them or something will happen, and the crowd is reacting to it, and the wrestler just has to no sell it. But I appreciated the fact that Stokely, the Young Bucks come out from the crowd and get ready to, and they super kick FTR, and Stokely's got his back towards this, and the crowd pops. So he's like, "Yeah, thank you. Finally, you guys are listening to me."
Yeah.
He actually acknowledged that there was some kind of reaction. I don't know. Just a little thing, but I appreciated that.
He's the best at that shit. Period. It's just they always have him in some damage control situation or whatever. I mean, he's there to, do something with FTR. He's there to do something with the Creed brothers or whatever. I mean, he added value to whatever he was involved in, but where are we now?
All right, so Noah, tell us about why the main event is a match of the year contender.
Both these guys.
Both these guys.
Yes, both these guys. They they both have such a familiar, repertoire of moves, but they brought some freshness to it. There was the moment when Kenny was going to do a Snapdragon suplex to swerve it seemed off the apron to the ground.
Yes.
And they didn't actually pull it off, but I was like, are they actually going to do this? As Kenny was trying to wrench him off the apron.
Yeah. And that's the thing too, where this is a spot that has been done. I mean, not this particular one, but the threat of I'm going to suplex you to the ground from the apron or whatever. This has been threatened to so many contenders. And, will they ever do it? Nah, I don't think so. But like for them to actually kind of do it in a way, with him flipping out of it the way he did or whatever, it's like, we kind of got some payoff to, somebody actually doing the thing in a way.
Right. And then, of course, the I feel like has been like a slow build of Swerve finally kind of turning heel again towards the end of this match. We had the shocking event of him pulling Aubrey Edwards in the way of Kenny's V-trigger.
Yeah. So tell me, how did that look? Because like I only saw the aftermath. I only saw like the contact and Aubrey on the ground. I didn't see the initial, like, did he purposefully grab her or was she checking on him and she kind of like got in the way? Like, tell me how that.
He
definitely
grabbed
he
her.
deliberately. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, this was definitely like a heel turn for Swerve. He, after the match too, hit a pretty crazy vertebreaker through the announce table on Kenny Omega.
And he had to do it that way because if he didn't, Kenny would have just been all types of fucked up because like he couldn't hold it and make it safe because like if he didn't go as fast as he did, it would have just been disastrous. He would have fell like legit on the top of his head and neck and all kinds of shit.
Yeah. And also it's been, I've seen it said on social media, but Kenny Omega is still finding new and creative ways to get written off TV after coming back.
Well, so what's going to happen here? Because I thought while watching this match, I was like, why did they not save this for the pay-per-view? This is so good. Like, this is a marquee match, and I'm hoping that it's just so that they could set up for the rematch to happen at the pay-per-view. And, they want Swerve to be going into that match full heel.
If you think about it, if Hangman wins and beats MJF, that makes a like Hangman and Swerve feud have that much more fuel because of the way that Swerve dealt with Kenny in the history that Hangman and Kenny have together, and especially with like the kind of Hangman and Swerve have kind of had like an uneasy friendship lately. But that's obviously, maybe not going to be the case soon because of the heel turn that Swerve is taking right now. And that I feel like they are adding more interesting wrinkles to the ongoing story of Hangman and Swerve.
Yeah, because they've been together hip and hip since, the title has been taken away from the both of them. They reconciled, they became kind of like a tandem and everything. And then like now, since they had this, volley of matches for contendership, they've kind of went separate ways. We talk about the same people that's been getting recycled over and over again. Kenny Omega, Swerve, freaking Hangman and all those stuff. They're kind of doing angles away from the title in a way, except for Hangman most recently or whatnot. But at the core of it all, Swerve and Hangman has always been looming in the background to eventually come back to the surface again.
Yeah. But, I feel like they are really building up a lot of cool stories going into Revolution, which is about a month from now. So still got plenty of time to tell, to really build up the story for a exciting match come Revolution time. Which, speaking of Revolution, do we think that Edge and Christian are going to be coming back in time for that?
Who's that? Who's that?
I'm sorry, Cope and Christian.
Who's that?
Around.
I've never seen those guys on TV before.
Well, I guess we'll see. But that was.
You think you know him?
you think you know him? Anyway,
and with that,
yeah, we're gonna take a hot little break. or whatever. We got some other things that we need to cover up in the next little seggy here. But stand by and see you later.
Welcome back to Didn't Get All of It. It's the Go Home segment. It is Block C, segment 3. We're here to talk about WWE.
Whoa. Cody's spitting bars tonight.
That's right, folks. The Elimination Chamber. We are on the road to it.
Mm-hmm.
And
does it feel like
a little
it?
More clear. Not really. I need to say something. I think they need to do away with the Elimination Chamber show, just like they did away with the Hell in a Cell show.
I do too.
It's not interesting anymore.
And I don't like the placement of it either.
Right, because here's it's illogical. Okay, so you're telling me it's the Royal Rumble, 30 men, 30 women compete to main event WrestleMania. Okay, they lose. Well, that's fine. I'll just get into the Elimination Chamber. And it's I don't know. I think it undermines the Royal Rumble. It's predictable. It's a crutch. It allows the writing team to just be well, we don't have to come up with any creative stories to book a title match at WrestleMania now. It's just we book a person to win the Rumble and we book a person to win the Elimination Chamber. Then they wrestle for the belts. It's so fucking cookie cutter.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I feel like you can tell interesting stories in people. I honestly thought the John Cena trying to find a way to WrestleMania story that they were telling last year was compelling. He lost the Royal Rumble
for John Cena.
He's gotta win the Elimination Chamber now so he can get into WrestleMania. I thought that was cool.
Sure, but they've done that before, and when they don't, it's what you get this year, which is nothing.
Yeah, and this other than spots within the structure or whatever. I mean, they're running out of scenarios or whatever. I mean, long gone are the days Shawn Michaels trying to fuck over the Undertaker so he can give him his rematch. And, how many times you're going to beat somebody up before they get in the Elimination Chamber and take their spot. And, it's just fuck it. Now,
it's played out.
Yeah.
Put it on ice for a little bit. That's all I'm saying.
And the positioning of it, how you were breaking down the timeline of events or whatever. Would you feel any different if maybe they flipped that and the Rumble? Or would the Rumble be too close to Mania for something like that?
No, I'd say if anything, move it to the summer. Have it be the winner of Elimination Chamber gets a match at SummerSlam or something.
Or I'm even if you just swap the Rumble and the Elimination Chamber that way to where say if you don't have any contenders or whatever, you can do it for maybe top position in the Rumble. You win the Elimination Chamber, you get the number 30 spot, or if you first to get pinned, you get the number 1 spot. So you can do some shit like that or something. I don't know.
You know what they should do? They should change the November pay-per-view to just be every year
Survivor Series.
But you're going to take away Survivor Series, the Thanksgiving tradition.
Okay, don't take away stars, but do a show in the fall that is either War Games, Hell in a Cell, or Elimination Chamber, depending on what the current climate
kind of rotate
calls for.
Those.
Yeah, if you've got a really hot singles feud like Punk and McIntyre, then you main event that show with a Hell in a Cell match. But a year from now, if that time of year, there's a story developing with, 2 stables, do a War Games match. Or if you need to book a number 1 contendership or a title match with 6 of the top guys or girls, do an Elimination Chamber. I don't know.
Right, I like that.
These matches don't feel special anymore because they're coming.
Yeah. I mean, how we feel about Money in the Bank? I think I still like that.
Money in the Bank is better because at least there's a longer story that can be told afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
You know, with the cash in and everything. But
yeah,
even that's starting to get played out. But
anyway,
I'm
they have
digressing.
that song though.
money,
money, money, money, money. Gotta get that.
Yeah. So on SmackDown this week, we got 2 more participants for the chambers. The women's chamber now has Alexa Bliss after she defeated Zelina and Julia to get in the match. And then Cody Rhodes qualified.
You mean Raheem?
Okay. I don't know. I mean, I can't. It is Black History Month, and I am arguably the least black host on this show. So I don't know if I can say anything, but is that not the dumbest meme?
Yeah, it's silly, but whatever.
Like, the dude's actually Cuban.
Yeah, true.
He ain't black.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But your daddy white, so he white.
Yeah. So, yeah, I don't know.
Hang on, is that how that works?
Yeah, you what your daddy is. I mean, you still be part whatever, but you.
What about his daughter?
Yeah, well, little white baby.
He's got 2 daughters.
Yeah, because look at Sol Ruka.
You're to hear first, folks.
Sol Ruka and fucking what's the one that Paul likes now? Lady with the handbag.
Kiana James.
Yeah, that's black. They black. They got black daddies.
Okay. I don't make the rules.
Be wrong. I don't make them either. This is what I was told.
Cody has 2 daughters, doesn't he? It's Liberty and I don't know, Mutual. What's the other kid's name?
Liberty Mutual. Liberty Bibbity.
Liberty and Bibbity. Yeah. Liberty Rhodes.
Nah, he only got one kid.
He has a kid named Liberty?
I thought they had one kid.
They just had their second kid.
I don't keep up with their vagina monologues. What the fuck?
Excuse me?
What the fuck?
I don't know when they smash, and I don't know what the fuck going on over there.
This podcast has gotten so weird in like the last 10 minutes.
All right, Liberty Bibbity. Are you checking?
How did we get here?
Checking? Because his name Raheem.
Leilani. Leilani is the other kid's name.
That's Leilani Jordan.
No. Leilani. How they're doing the L gimmick. They're naming all their kids L's.
At least they didn't do K's.
No, I think Kurt did that. Kurt has a son named Cody, and I'm pretty sure he spells it with a K.
My God. So what happened on Raw? Has any qualifiers there?
Yeah, I think so. What did happen on Raw?
Big old box.
Oh, Asuka qualified for the women's chamber, and kind of a surprise, Javon Evans qualified for the men's.
Well, I'm
chamber.
not surprised because he got to do some flippy shit off the.
He's got to climb up to the top of the chamber and do a flip,
or
a big ass cutter,
or he gets his ass beat on the ramp by Brock Lesnar, and Brock takes the spot and wins the Elimination Chamber and goes on to the main event WrestleMania against Drew McIntyre, and we all collectively kill ourselves.
I am reading a manga about suicide right now too. It would be apropos.
TNA superstar suicide?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully he's in it and does some flippy shit.
You know,
but
your scenario would be on par for Brock Lesnar and Black Talent.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like the only other interesting thing that happened on Raw was, as B-Rob alluded to, the box.
Mm-hmm.
So there's like a backstage segment with Adam Pearce and a giant, I don't know, shipping crate, like wooden shipping crate showed up and said like something like "do not open until February 28th," which is the date of Elimination Chamber. What is it, folks? What do we think? What do we think's in that box? What's in the box? What's in the box?
Dick in the box.
A gold egg.
You won't let that egg go.
Very similar to vibes. I did see a lot of people immediately thinking that this was going to be Jericho
or Sting. It's Sting in the box.
Because,
remember that?
like, yes. Right? Like, kind of similar vibes to the whole Millennial Countdown thing. Like, but then shortly thereafter, that news story about his contract being frozen came out, which I don't think is a coincidence. So I don't think it's Jericho. Is it even a person? Is it? This company's so stupid that I do feel like it's some sort of advertisement or like. I mean, shit. They just announced like a collab with Dude Wipes, and Dominic Mysterio is going to be wearing Dude Wipe logos on his gear. Like,
ew. I don't like that.
Yeah,
I don't like that.
It's fucking disgusting. And there's so many ads all over the ring, the canvas, and the aprons, and the LED boards, and everything.
Goddamn, TKO is trying to recoup that money so hard.
Like, everyone's being like, "Oh, it's a debut, it's a return, it's Danhausen, it's." I think it's just going to be like some dumb Netflix thing, or like. I
don't even think it's going to be something new.
It's the luchador cinnamon toast crunch guy.
Yeah, like some shit like that, and we're gonna hate it. Whatever it is, I don't see it being good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is modern day gobbledygooker. This is what.
Do you think? Yeah, gobbledygooker. Do you think they're going to reveal what it is like in the middle of the show, or do you think they're going to wait till the end of the Elimination Chamber to reveal what it is?
I mean,
they're going to have it in a pod waiting for them.
If they wait till the end, it better be like fucking. I don't know.
I mean, what could it possibly? Yeah,
Seth Rollins.
I don't like that.
No, that's not like nobody cares. I was like trying to just make a joke about being like, oh, it better be someone super important, and it's like I can't even think of anyone.
Yeah,
it's like none. There's literally no one left. Like this.
That's the thing. Like I was having a conversation with a coworker the other day, and he said that he tried. I think he watched Royal Rumble, and he said he was having a hard time thinking of a reason to like start watching again, judging by what happened on the Royal Rumble. And he just asked me he asked me a simple question: who's the bad guy right now? And I was just like, I don't know.
And that's kind of sad because like for casual viewers or whatever, that people that may jump back in at a big event such as the Royal Rumble, for them to say something like that, it's just like, damn.
Yeah. Ain't good, folks.
Nah, fam.
Yeah. Real bad.
Get ready for that next year's WrestleMania, though. Woo!
Yeah, I'm sure we'll have a lot to say about it.
Hey, man, if you got people complaining about fucking Bad Bunny, oh my God.
Oh, brother. Well, was that wrestling this week?
I think so.
Well,
it was a thing.
Yeah, it was a thing. There was highs, there was lows, and let me tell you, folks, we didn't get all of it. Well, we'll try again next week. Thank you so much for listening. Please subscribe to Didn't Get All of It wherever you get your podcasts. Load up that machine, find our show on there, give us a nice review if you really liked the show, and tell your friends. post about us, and consider joining us at patreon.com/fatal4pod. That's fatal FOUR pod. For only $3 a month, you get ad-free episodes and full access to our exclusive Discord. Stuff is happening all the time. Your support is so very important to us. Thank you so much for all of that. And for myself and the rest of the Fatal Four, B-Rob, Cody Carlson, and hearts out to Paul doing his thing in the Paul zone. Yeah, we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
You've been listening to a Fatal 4 podcast. Subscribe today wherever you get your podcasts and visit fatal4pod.com for more episodes, merchandise, and info on the Patreon.
All right. Done. I've got to clean all this shit up.